Join me for raw and unfiltered, no-cap conversations on each episode of Sex, Love, and the Misunderstanding podcast.
Peace and love, good people. Peace and love. Woo! Sorry for the 2-minute delay. Black man busy, black man busy. Welcome to another episode of S.L.A.M, Sex, Love, and the Misunderstanding. I'm Dr. Tiy-E, licensed. What am I licensed? What? Licensed relationship, sex therapist, licensed psychosexual therapist, author of 6 books, marathon runner of 8 times, running number 9 this year, black belt in Taekwondo. You name it, I've done it. Again, just a brother out here wanting to spread the truth about love, romance, and sex. Again, I thank you guys for joining me on the S.L.A.M tonight. I know it's a different time than usual, but Daddy got some things to do. Daddy has an event to attend this evening, and so we're going to flip the time up a little bit. I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight on both platforms, because I am on both Instagram and Facebook, and we got a hot topic tonight: sex versus romance. And then I'm gonna give ladies, or we'll give the men, I should say, the 10 freakiest professions. And I want y'all to hear this. I mean, you may want to tag some people and invite some people on this show this evening, because it's going down for the next 30 or 45 minutes. Because I want people to understand, like, certain professions, yeah, there's some freaks. And certain professions, no, not so much. But we gonna get into it tonight. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining me on this wonderful, wonderful evening, and we're gonna have some fun with it. Slammers, again, sex, love, and the misunderstanding. You're not here without sex. Period. You was conceived through sex. Love is everything. Sex comes before love, or love becomes before sex. Tomato, tomato. Then the misunderstandings. There's so many misunderstandings that men and women have about relationships, and that's why I'm here to clarify some things. Because we're supposed to have misunderstandings, but it doesn't mean we can't come to a point where we can both be on the same page. We don't have to be in the same paragraph. We don't have to be in the same sentence, but we can be in the same paragraph. I got my people joining me. I got DJ Looney Tunes, Grammy Award-winning DJ Looney Tunes. I got MSW checking in on Instagram. Lady Sings the News. I want to thank everyone, again, for joining. Matter of fact, I got 2 Virgos in here already. Oh gosh, Virgos, y'all don't miss an opportunity to show up to start some mess. But I appreciate you. And for those of us who don't know, I get on my Virgos all the time, but I love Virgos. Because you have to love, because it's the most popular sign in the zodiac. There are more Virgos than any other sign, if you know that. Because think about December, the holidays, bang, 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 mom and daddy getting it in, hence, September babies. But they're also the 6th sign of the zodiac, because Aries is the first, Libra is number 7, of course. So Virgo is number 6, and we know what the 6 represent. I'm just saying, I can't make this up. We got Timothy Kenny checking. What's going on, brother? What's going on, brother Martin? Got my brothers of Phi Beta Sigma checking in. Go mob, go mob. Appreciate y'all checking in. Whole lot of blue fire going down. And again, let's jump right into it. Again, tonight's topic is sex versus romance. And it's really quick. It's really a clear-cut answer to this. And I want people to understand, like, who controls what and how it's controlled. Sex is always controlled by the woman. Got my cousin Renthal checking in. What's going on, Renthal? My people from Alabama checking in. What's going on, big cuz? My 6'6" cousin. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Blaze family represent. Sex is always controlled by the woman. The sexual energy is controlled by the woman. The act itself is controlled by the woman. Sex is only good when the woman wants it to be good. Sex is only good when the woman's into you. Men, I say to you in all love and respect, never have sex with a woman that doesn't want to have sex with you. If she's not in the mood, that almost always means no, she's not in the mood. Don't force yourself on a woman. Don't think that a no means yes. If she says she's not in the mood, it's not going to be good anyway. If you just need to get a nut, take your ass up the street somewhere and find a local and whatever and get yourself off. Or I'm against masturbating. So, but in that case, if she's right there next to you and need to rub one out, go ahead and do what you need to do. But sex always means no. If she says no, it means no. Don't ever, because again, it's only good when she wants it. Please comprehend the words that's coming out of my mouth, dear brothers. Sex is only good when the woman wants it. If she don't want it, it's not going to be good, period. You might get your nut, but she's not going to enjoy it. Thus, she's not going to come back ever. Ever. All right? I just want to make that clear to my people. And also, wow, we got Shannon Branch checking in. Wow, we got the branches checking. What's going on, my brother Shannon? From South Sea. What's going on, my good brother? I appreciate you joining in. And Shannon, brother Shannon would tell you, I've been dropping these relationship and sex bombs for a minute. Is what I do. Again, because I want people to enjoy life at the level they should enjoy it. Because again, if you put into your life what you should, and I was just talking to a client earlier and explaining to him, life is all about joy. Life is all about being good to yourself. And you can only recognize good or God in someone else if you have God within you. If you're not godly, you're gonna recognize the craziness in people, because that's what you're a part of. Crazy recognize crazy. But I want the mindset to be with my people is that when you are good to you, when you recognize the godly, when you're doing the work to be godly and be true to yourself, you attract like-minded people. You attract like-spirited people. My eldest son always tells me, like, Daddy, like, all your friends, they goofy like you. They love to have fun. They're always laughing and smiling, with the exception of maybe one or two. And they're getting there. Because that's what I exude. We attract who we are. You know what I'm saying? So again, when it comes to intimacy and relationships, man, if you know you want a woman who wants sex all the time, make sure, which is rare, because most women don't want it all the time. They may start off doing that because, and it's a whole nother show, women give sex to get attention. Men show attention to get sex. I'll repeat that because some of us are a little slower than others. Women give sex to get attention. Men show attention to get sex. And that's where the disconnect comes in a lot of times. Because later on in the relationship and the development of the relationship, the man stops showing the attention, which is the romance. Thus, the woman, the well dries up. She don't want to have sex. And that's the department she controls. The romance, because I talked about earlier about the sex, is controlled by the woman. Romance is controlled by the man. Men control the romance. Now, here's where it gets interesting with the romance. Murderville 112, thank you for checking in. Appreciate you. Over on Instagram. Here's where it gets interesting. Romance is defined differently by every woman, brothers. What may be romantic to one woman, what may be romance to one woman, may not be for another. And I'm a living example of that, where I was dating a young lady and I was always buying her flowers. What woman doesn't like flowers, doesn't love flowers? Maybe a year or two into it, she was like, I was like, why you don't take care of these flowers? She's like, I don't like flowers. And I'm like, why are you being stank about it? And who doesn't like flowers? And she was like, I don't like flowers. And I had no idea. I was like, wow. But I had put her in this box because she was a woman. It's like, oh, you gotta like flowers. What woman doesn't like flowers? She didn't like flowers. And that's okay, but I had to realize that all women are created differently. So brother, when it comes to romance, be mindful that the way you was romantic with one woman, you don't be romantic the same with the other woman, unless you ask and say, how do I romance you? How do I romance you being the woman that you are? And I guarantee you she'll answer that question hands down. Everybody's different. That's right. Everybody's different. Got 111 flavors checking in. Appreciate that. Appreciate my people checking in on Instagram and my people over here on Facebook. Sister Lady says, I love flowers. Good. And some women do. A lot of women do love flowers. But there are women out there that don't. There's some women that love to hold hands. Some women that don't. But brothers, I encourage you. Here's my greatest advice for today's topic. Ask your woman to define romance for you. Because you may think you're doing something right, but you're doing it wrong. you keep taking her to the steakhouse, and that's not where she want to go. That's where you want to go. She want to go to the place where they got shrimp and lobster. All right? 111 flavor. Romance is like foreplay. Yes, romance is exactly foreplay. Romance is foreplay. Same thing. Romance is foreplay. Why is this? Give me a second, good people. Trying to see why my volume is going down on my. There we go. Yes, romance. Is foreplay. Romance is foreplay. That's exactly what it is. Good. Appreciate that 111 flavors. We got Douche checking in. What's going on, cousin? Man, South Sea representing this evening. Appreciate you. Judy Smith says, I love flowers, but give them all the time. And define all the time. So again, all the time, we got to define how to give, define to your man, if he doesn't ask, say, baby, this is what romance means to me. This is what I need from you to keep me wet. Because remember, if it's foreplay, which it is, this is what keeps her wet. And remember, brothers, if you don't know, when a woman is wet, her vagina opens up. It says, come in. But when she's not wet, it stays closed. It stays contracted. You want to get lubricated, and then she opens up for you. I'm just saying, right? But the mindset has to be, again, men, we control the romance. You got to romanticize your woman. You got to give her the foreplay, as my brother said. You got to make her feel that you desire her. But you have to ask her to define romance for you. Or ladies, don't be shy. I was talking to a client earlier. She's like, well, he should know what I like. No, the hell he shouldn't. Remember, my Johnny Cochran phrase, my Johnny Cochran like phrase is, ladies, if you don't explain, he is not to blame. Again, I repeat, if you don't explain, ladies, he is not to explain. I'm sorry, if you don't explain, he's not to blame. Stop blaming men on shit that you haven't explained to them. Same way with my brothers, but especially my ladies. Stop blaming men in your life that don't know what you want them to know, but you've never explained it to them. Make it make sense, good people. Make it make sense. You got to explain it to them. Explain to them. I'm talking about third grade explaining. Explain to the brother, like, listen, I know you're romantic. I know you want to be romantic with me. I know you want to love on me. But let me give you some hints. Let me give you some pointers on how to romanticize me. And let her tell you. If she don't, that's on her. We got Judy Smith says, I love flowers, give them all the time. Yes. It's all about appreciation. Absolutely. We got thighs thick and cheesecake. Thighs thick at thighs thick at hand cheesecake. What? Thighs thick at and I'm trying to figure out what that means. But she joined in. Oh, Instagram. I guess she's trying to say she thick like cheesecake. Thighs out. When a man's attentive, you don't have to spill everything out. You don't have to spill everything out, but you gotta write it out. You gotta spell it out, but you gotta write it out. Like what you said, lady, right? When a man's attentive, you don't have to spill everything out, but you gotta write it out. You gotta be like, let me spell it. Okay, cat, C-A-T, dog, D-O-G. No, you gotta spell it out, but you gotta say, I love it. I want a cat. Just because we're walking down the street, he's like, oh my God, that's a beautiful cat that our neighbor has. Is that supposed to be a clue for me to go buy you a cat? Then I go buy your ass a damn cat. You say you're allergic to cats. I didn't say I wanted a cat. See, ladies, y'all switch up the damn lady. I'm glad you said that, because y'all switch up the game too damn much. On one end, you want us to read your damn mind. Then we halfway read your mind because you say the damn neighbor cat is cute. So we go get you a cat. Now I found out you don't like cats. Well, but then on the reverse of that, the converse, well, I told you the neighbor's cat was cute. I didn't get the hint. If you don't explain, he is not to blame. 111 friends, kiss my left ear, suck my right nipple. Gotcha. Exactly. Explain it. Communication is key. Thank you, 111 flavors. Communication is key. When you explain things to a person, then you can't. For those of us who've gone to school, middle school, high school, college, you get a syllabi. or you get an agenda, or you get an itinerary, you get a, whatever that they call it in middle school, where they tell you what's expected of you for the semester or for the term. And it's explained to you. It's written out. People in relationships, explain it, write it out to the person. I mean, literally, I have my couples write out their expectations to each other. Tell me what you need from me. Put it in writing. Because guess what? Once you put it in writing, there's no comebacks. You can say, well, you can come back and say, well, I want to change this up because I know I said this, but I want to. You can do that. But the mindset is, once it's in writing, I have a clear idea what the expectations are. Because too many times in conversations, people say, well, that's not what I meant. Well, if you said you wanted a goddamn cat, I go out and buy you a cat. What did you mean? But it was in writing on June 11th. This is the 11th or the 12th. June 11th, I said, I want you to buy me a cat. It's in writing. So on June 13th, you get a cat. I'm confused. All right. So make it plain. That's right. Brother DeLon, my chef, one of the coldest chefs in the country, people. Brother DeLon, my chef, Epps, he's out of Florida, from Chicago, but he's out of Florida currently. Check the brother out. You can fly him in to do your parties, do your events. The brother's cold with it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no vegan food, but he's cold with it. Trust me, the word is out. Y'all make sure y'all support my brother DeLon, my chef Epps. He's on Facebook right now. You got an event coming up. You're in Florida, or you need to fly him in to Connecticut or Texas, wherever. He'll take care of you, all right? Brother Marvin says, trying to be mysterious and end up misunderstood. Exactly. You try to be mysterious and be misunderstood because you didn't just take the time out to ask the question. But that's romance, brothers. Again, romance. And for my people just joining us, ladies, you control the sex. Sex is only good when a woman wants it. When she don't want it, it's not good. So in about 5 more minutes, I'm going to get into the freakiest profession, the 10 freakiest professions out here. Now, I want you guys to debate with me. If you got one you want to throw out there, put it out there. I'm going to give y'all the 10 freakiest professions on the planet. Guaranteed, brothers. You find a woman in this profession, you want a freak, this is where she is. I'm just trying to tell you. I can't make this stuff up. Empirically speaking, I've done the research. Just like I told y'all before, the 2 freakiest signs, brothers, on the universe for women, the Aries and the Virgo. The difference is, the Aries is coming to fuck you. She coming to, it's all about her. She coming to get off. She coming to get it in. And she'll do it any place, anywhere, if she's into you. The Virgo is coming to please you. The Aries is coming to please herself. The Virgo, they need the lights, the cameras, they need the ambiance. They're very particular with their perfectionist asses. But Aries ladies, my Aries ladies, y'all need to do workshop with women, other women, about being freaks. My Aries and Virgos, y'all can do workshops and help women to understand how to, but that animalistic Aries, she'll put something on you. She'll put something on you. You'll be like, ooh, ooh. But them Virgos, as lady said, they're pleasers. They want to please the man. And sometimes goes without them being pleased. But that Aries, she gonna get hers. I don't give a damn how she gonna go about, but she gonna get hers. You better not be bored, because the next door neighbor gonna get it. But, you know what I'm saying, again, the mindset, you know what I'm saying, Cancer women are freaks. Think that, let me think, ooh. Cancer women have moments. Cancer women, I'm going to go on record and say they're not freaks. I hear you out there, because again, I ran across some cancers. But freaks, nah, I ain't gonna put them in that category. They're a little bit too conservative. Again, there's always exceptions to the rule. Now again, this is based off your personal experiences, brother. 11 flavors. I'm just telling you, generally speaking, do the research, brother. Do the research. I'm telling you, Cancer women are about family. They're the best women to marry because they're very family oriented. But freaks, I trust you, brother. Again, I know some Cancers. But freaks, again, there's always exceptions to the rule. Always exceptions to the rule. Everything I say, they're generalizations. It's not 100% definitive, right? So I want to be clear on that. But I guarantee you, test the market. Test the market. You do a survey with the Cancer women you know. Yeah, freaks. That's a hard push for a Cancer. I mean, I tell you, a hard push. They at the bottom of the scale when it comes to freaks, because they're so maternal. They're so nurturing. They're very much into family and but we will get pleasing a man that's pleasurable to us. The more he gets off, the more stimulated we get. Virgos, absolutely. Yeah, I give you that. Yeah, y'all definitely about pleasing a man. But here's the thing, y'all like to tame men secretly. Virgos, you know, y'all seduce them and come with the anything you want, baby. But y'all got the ulterior motives. Y'all sneaky. Don't Virgo women, yeah, got my eye on y'all. But Aries, they getting theirs regardless. They coming to men, they coming to put the hammer on. The hammer, the chisel, they coming to put it on you. Yeah, they about that life. Virgos are too, but again, one's a pleaser. You see, it's selfish versus selfless. The Virgo woman in the bedroom, she's selfless. The Aries woman, she's selfish, meaning she's all about herself. But you gonna get yours. But she's all about herself. I'm just saying. Got him. Exactly. Virgos, y'all have a man out here bad, and then y'all ghost him. Y'all ghost him. Y'all like you don't even know him. You be like, where the hell they do that at? All right. So we got 2 more minutes. We gonna get into these top 10 freakiest professions. Because again, my people just joining me tonight was a exception to the rule. We will not be here next week, but the following week, the 25th, we'll be back. But again, woo! Hey, he said Aries must have turned you out, and a Sag, and a Leo, but Cancer, trust me. Oh, thinking of Aries, Kimmy Bella, aka Miss Boston, just joined us. She's an Aries. Go ahead, Miss Kimmy. Tell these brothers about the Aries woman. Again, yeah, they ain't coming to play. They ain't coming to play. And again, my brother, again, don't take my word for it. Just do your research. If you got women in your circle, just ask the questions. Just ask and come back and talk to me. In 2 weeks, come back and talk, because again, we won't be here next week. In 2 weeks, come back and based off your research, tell me what you find. I guarantee you're going to be like, man, this brother knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about. I'm telling you, all day. You know, you put a Cancer against an Aries, is that what we saying? A Cancer woman against an Aries? Shit. That Cancer don't stand a chance. That's like putting a damn, a Porsche against an 18-wheeler in a 1 mile race. I promise you, that Porsche will eat it up. Sister Aries says the healthy addiction you will ever have. Oh wow! Got 4 sisters. Can't ask. I can ask them. Yeah, ask them. You say you can't ask them. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But the healthy addiction you ever have. Hashtag Aries. I'm telling y'all. Just telling y'all what I know. All right. But all right, it's time to reveal these professions. And brothers, y'all tell me whether or not you agree or disagree, but I'm going to give it to y'all. All right. Woo! Here we go. Singers. Any woman that can sing. If she can sing, I guarantee you she's a freak. Especially orally. Women who can sing, they have oral fixations. They going to give you head off the chain every time. I promise you. Wow, we got Yuji checking in from you about my brother. Shot Town, go my big brother. Got my 5-minute single brothers checking in. Appreciate that. When did the time change? Hello everyone. Yeah, if you listen to watch the damn stories on my page, you'll see that the time changed just for tonight. Just for tonight, it changed for the night. But you know, good thing is you can go back and catch the other part. I was discussing, another Virgo just checked in, the Virgos versus the Aries. You know, we talked about that. Taurus, Aries, and Scorpios will have you lost and turned out. No for the Taurus and no for the Scorpio. No, just trying to tell y'all. if you're talking about, well, you're talking about men, so that's a different story. Can't talk about that. I don't know anything about that part. But anyway, number one, singers. Women who sing are freaks. It's something about it, especially oral. They have oral fixations. That's number one. Number two, educators. School teachers, librarians, anybody that's involved in education, principals, they are freaks. Now, interesting, these professions I want to name, most of them, they're in arenas where they have to subdue, or they have to put their sexy to the side because they're in environments where they can't be that. They can't be that. They can't be sexy. Like educators, they walk around being mamas all day and grandmamas. They can't let that freak out, so they have to keep that bottled up. So when it's time to get it in, they're about their life. They're about their life. Miss Mills, Virgo gang, silent killers. Oh, another damn Virgo. Oh gosh. How you doing, Miss Mims? Yeah, you Virgos, y'all. Woo. Yeah, y'all about that life again, but y'all are pleasers, and I respect that about y'all. That part. So we got singers, and we got educators and librarians. Number three, secretaries. If she's a secretary, woo, she taking notes for a reason. She's about that life. Freak. Athletes, more especially my track runners. Anybody involved in type of track and field? Freaks. All right? 4 so far. Singers, educators, secretaries, athletes, more especially track runners. Flight attendants. Nasty. Nasty. Flight attendants, I'm trying to tell you. 111, I'm a chef at Spearman College, and the lady professor looks like freaks. Oh, trust me, they are. They nasty. And they did a study years ago that said the more worldly you are, meaning the more educated you are, the more freaky you are. Yeah, the more you travel as well, the more you expose to the world, the more your palate for different type of sexual activities opens up. Because now you're seeing things, you're seeing people differently, you're seeing energies different. And yeah, people who travel, yeah. The flight attendants, they're about their life. Nurses. Who the nurses? Oh God. Them old school nurse outfits. Oh God, nurses. Nurses all day. I tell you all day, find you a nurse and watch she turn you out. Nurses don't play. All right? Nurses don't play. Next, hairstylists. Hairstylists. Again, off the chain. Freaks. Next, truck drivers. Women truck drivers. Women truck drivers will put something on your ass. All right? Next, dancers. Any type of dancer. Ballet, modern dance, line dance, stepping, strip clubs. You find a dancer, because again, there's a certain rhythm that dancers have, there's a certain amount of romance that you have, because it's sensual. A woman who understands the sensuality of herself, freak. Freak. Just like my bisexual women, freaks. Women who have experienced another woman, freaks. Just trying to tell y'all. And number 10, CEOs. CEOs. Any CEO of a company, freak. Because you got to be in control all day. A lot of these professions where they got to be in control, they got to serve other people. When they get the bedroom, they want to be served. They want to be able to be like this. Bring it, daddy. Bring it, daddy. They want to sit back and enjoy the ride. Because they're freaks. Because again, when you've been used to giving and serving people all day, guess what? You want to come home. You don't want to think. You want to be on your back. Get your back blown out. All right. 111 flavors. I've encountered a nurse and a flight attendant. Thumbs up. That part. Everybody's a freak for it. Just have to be brought out of them. Yeah. Everybody's a freak. I agree with that. But some people, it's just innately who they are. It's just like saying everybody can run fast. Everybody's tall. Everybody's short. No. There's certain groups of people that stand out in a crowd. Like, for example, if you invite me to any environment, any environment, there's a group of women, I can run through there, I can tell you who's the freaks in that room. hands down. Why? Because I'm a freak. Not all men are freaks. All men think they are, but not all men are freaks. Because in order for you to be a freak, you gotta be able to identify it. You gotta be able to know it. Like you say, there's levels to this game. There is. And I know I'm not the top. I'm not at a 10 with the freak level. I'm like an 8.59. Because some people, they go all the way. I can't go all the way left. You know, I'm a conservative freak, put it that way. Meaning, I'm a private freak. I'm not for the people. And you're not gonna see me at a club with a bunch of naked people having an orgy. No, that's not my thing. But I'm a conservative freak. Meaning, when me and my lady are together, it's going down. She's gonna get all this loving. But when it comes to the mindset, again, there's a certain mindset that freaks have, right? And not, yes, anybody can be turned out, but some of us is innately in us. It's innately who we are. I give you an example. One of our buddies years ago got married, and came in and I was talking to the groomsmen because I was one of them. And I said, hey, what's up with the sisters? What's up with the bridesmaids? And I said, who the freaks? What's going down? Y'all been here a couple of days. I haven't. And they said, man, these women, they square. I said, let me take a look at them. Went into the room, looked at them. There was, I think, 8 of them. I said, number 1, 4, and 7 off the chain. They ready for it. And I said, especially number 7. She's about that life. I promise you. I'm not going to tell y'all what happened afterwards, but I was correct, especially about number 7. Again, we identified, no different than a person who's on drugs, for example. They recognize other drug users. A person who, I think when they hire con artists, for example, to work for them as informants, because they're able to recognize other con artists. You say, like, you know your group, you know your people. And when you know your people, you know your people. We got Sugar Ray checking in. What's going on, Sugar Ray? Hope everything's good with your daughter. Not the dog groomers, boy, Shuddy. She said, I do have my masters. Of course you have your masters, lady, with your nasty self. Magicians are freaks. Brother Myron, I can't with you. People be at work, educators, Virgo gang. Yeah, again, people just having a mindset of, again, being happy and being excited about you. And, because when you enjoy you, you're able to enjoy the others. You're able to get down a different way. We got Joseph Williams checking in. Appreciate you checking in. Good brother. We got Black Girl Healing checking in. Appreciate you checking in, beloved. Yeah, I appreciate everyone checking in. And I forgot you, didn't recognize you. Do know that. I appreciate you. Ladies Sings News, not in a bad way or disrespectful way. Okay. I could have told you about singers. Read the saying on the mic. Oh, yeah. But again, just the mindset. So those of us who just joined us, we kept it to the point, talking about romance versus sex. Men control the romance, women control the sexual energy all the time. And it's important that as a man, you ask your woman or the woman you're dealing with to define romance for you. If you haven't already, or if you're being romantic, if she hasn't complained about it, she's like, hey, I'm good. Then you know you're on the right page. But if you see where her energy isn't right around you and she doesn't necessarily enjoy sex, I mean, you should be able to have the know-it-all to tell if she's enjoying sex or not. For example, you have to ask her if she came. That means she didn't. You have to ask if she enjoyed herself. That means she didn't. Because the woman will always let you know that she enjoyed it because she wants more if she enjoyed it. But the mindset has to be asking her. And ladies, it's your body. You are in command of that situation. If you're not being satisfied, open your mouth and say something. Stop trying to protect men's egos because you wouldn't want him to protect your ego. You want him to let you know what it is. All right? And then we discuss, I'm going to go over these 10 freakiest professions again. If there's anybody that disagree, let me know. We got singers, educators, such librarians, 8th grade teacher, 4th grade, high school, collegiate, don't matter. Secretaries, athletes, especially track stars, track and field, flight attendants, nurses, hairstylists, truck drivers, dancers, and CEOs. All right? So you heard it here. And I just want to bring that to my people's attention. For those of us who are out there looking for freaks, excuse me, just like last week, we talked about, guys, what did we talk about last week? Places to go find a man. You know, there's certain things that if we start looking for what it is we desire, people, do your research. For example, going back to astrology, or if you're dating someone, say for example, my birthday is October 20th. Google October 20th. You know, what does that, what does that mean? Meaning, talk to me, Google would tell you the personality type of somebody born on October 20th. You can get all the ins and outs of your person just by asking. Bartenders and waitresses, I love it. 111 flavors. I have no doubt. Yes, bartenders and waitresses, I agree. Put them on the list too. People, but we gotta open our mouths. People, we gotta communicate better about what it is we desire, and stop expecting people to know what the hell's on your mind. Again, ladies, if you don't explain, he don't get the blame. If you don't explain, he don't get the blame. Stop doing it, ladies. Start opening your mouths and tell the man what it is you desire from him in terms of romance. And men, when it comes to sex, let your lady know what it is you want from her. But remember, you got to provide the romance before she provides the sex. Because the romance is the foreplay. The romance is the interlude. It's the introduction. I'm just saying. But people, closed mouths don't get fed. Absolutely. Tonight, we're going to cut it short. I have an event that I have to attend this evening. I'll tell y'all all about it in 2 weeks. It's about to be off the chains. One of the most sought after events going on in our country right now. So I'm thankful to be a part of it. So I'm about to go enjoy myself. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this awkward time frame, because usually we're at 9 o'clock. In 2 weeks from now we will be right back here at 9 o'clock. Let me see. We got Trisha Hampton checking in, and my mama can tell when he's in tune with your body. And the mama, yes, absolutely. The man can tell when, yes, I absolutely agree. What's going on, Latricia Myrie? What's going on, Soror? Got my ladies of Zeta Phi Beta checking in. Got the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta checking in. I appreciate you all from the depth of my heart. And it's always just a pleasure to serve you, because that's why I'm here. Wow, we got my brother Kevin, Mr. Benetton checking in. What's going on, Mob? Over on Instagram. Man, what's going on, my brother? One of my dearest friends, our brother Kevin, aka Mr. Benetton. Known our brother for well over 30 years. Pleasure, good brother. Hopefully California is treating you well. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me tonight. Again, gotta go. Got world class Brian Hubbard checking in, professional bodybuilder and trainer, also part of the mob. Man, the blue and white, y'all showed up for me tonight. Maybe because I got on all this blue, right? Y'all see the mob in the back. Y'all see what it is. But I gotta get going, people. Gotta be at this event by 8 o'clock. So, but man, I appreciate you all always from the depth of my heart. And as always, people, peace and a lot of love all day, every day. And we out. If you came late, make sure you go check it out. We talked about romance versus sex, and we talked about the 10 freakiest professions on the planet. All right, and we're 11 now because we added bartenders and waitresses. All right, I'm out. Peace and love, good people. Mwah.
Hey, whoa, it's the S.L.A.M.